All right, it's June, which is Men's Mental Health Month. For those of you who don't know, happy Men's Mental Health Month to all the men out there who celebrate. I was thinking about what I could do for Men's Mental Health Month because I feel like normally it's a lot of performative stuff. It's a lot of, emails from HR, like don't forget to take your PTO, or it's social media campaigns. It's like, hey, talk to somebody, and that's about it. I actually wanted to do something to move the world of mental health forward for men. And so I decided I'd conduct a little experiment, and I decided that my contribution to Men's Mental Health Month this year would be improving the "You Good" text for men. Now, if you don't know what the "You Good" text is, it's a classic dude move where you see one of your boys and they seem a little bit off, or they just went through something like a breakup or something like that, and you want to check on them. You want to make sure they're good, but you don't want to seem clingy or smothering or anything like that. And so you just fire off this "You Good" text. Hey man, you good? You good? You good, right? You're good. Yeah, you're good. And it leaves something to be desired, I guess. And the whole reason for this experiment that I'm going to show you in 1 second is that whenever I see anything mental health month, day, week, whatever related, I always see the same couple social media campaigns going on, particularly targeted towards men. It's always check on your friends. It's always don't be afraid to talk to someone. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to talk about your feelings, whatever it is. And as great as the idea behind that is, as good as the intention is behind those messages, I don't think they're very realistic, and I don't think they're great for men specifically. And the reason just being that we keep telling men to talk about their feelings, but men aren't that good at talking about their feelings. And this can sound really confusing for women, right? I'll go play basketball, or I'll go on a trip or something, and I'll come back and I'll tell my mom, hey, I met this super cool guy and we played basketball together and his favorite food is hamburgers and all that stuff. And my mom will go, well, what's his name? And I'll be like, I don't know. I never even thought to ask his name. Like, we just don't talk about our feelings. We don't even talk about these seemingly obvious parts of ourselves on good days. And so now on bad days, days where we need help, where we're suffering, you're going to ask a man to suddenly talk about their feelings. Somehow it doesn't seem great. It doesn't seem productive, I guess is the word. And this is why I believe the "You Good" text sucks for men, is that men are bad at asking for help. We're bad at talking about our feelings, and there's a lot of data to support this beyond my anecdotal story. What I'm looking for in this revision of the "You Good" text is for men to be able to play to our strengths, right? We act, we play, and we compete. And so here's the experiment, right? Here's what I did. I sent out a text to like 50 dudes that I knew. And the text went a little something like this. It went, yo, I'm doing a little survey thing. That's what I'm doing. Think about a time when you've not been feeling the love, like going through it. For you, in that moment, what's a text that you'd want to receive from a friend? Essentially asking, if you needed to get checked on, if you wanted somebody to check on you, how would you want them to do it as a guy? And the answers were interesting. A lot of them were kind of funny. Some of them were very serious. Most of them in between. 36 guys ended up responding to me, and a lot of them had, multiple things that they wanted or kind of gave a couple ideas. And so here's our results. Of the 36 people that responded, 11 people said that they would want an invite or an offer to hang out. And of those 11 who wanted an invite or an offer to hang out, 5 of them wanted that invite to involve boozing or partying or anything like that. And I'll mention that all the parties I asked are of legal drinking age, so there's no debauchery going on there. A little bit of debauchery, but not illegal debauchery. 10 people wanted a text showing the person is thinking about them. 7 people wanted a text that was reassuring, something like, hey, you got this. 6 people made it explicitly clear they did not want a text that asked to go deeper into feelings or was smothering in any way, which is kind of what we were talking about before. 3 people wanted a simple, hey, how are you, how's it going text. 2 people thought that I was asking because I needed help or I was going through the shits myself. Thanks, boys, you're the best. And 1 person just wanted a funny meme. I think these results show us something that we kind of already knew, or at least the dudes already knew, which is that dudes are simple. We want to know our friends care about us. We want to go out and have fun and sometimes get a little banged up in the process. We sometimes need to be reminded that it's all going to be okay, and we don't want to be pressured into talking about our feelings. That's it. When it comes to revamping the You Good text, I've taken all of these responses and I've created what I think is a new and improved and vastly better You Good text that accomplishes everything that they needed to accomplish and leaves out the things that needed to be left out. The new text looks like this. It says, let's go, insert activity here, when are you free? In reality, I think it's the perfect text, right? It's an offer to hang out. It shows that I'm thinking about you and that I care about you. It's not at all like smothering or clingy or asking you to go deep into your feelings at all. And it is silently reassuring because everyone knows that there's no better feeling than being invited out, being invited to something when you kind of need reminding that people out there care about you. Let's go blank, when are you free? If you are a guy in a group of guys and someone needs to be checked on, or if you know a guy that needs to be checked on, and you want to do so in a way that isn't smothering, but exactly fits their needs as a man, then I think this is a way better text. Let's go do something. When are you free? Good luck. You got this. And happy belated Father's Day to all the fathers out there that celebrate. Guys, go have some beers with the boys if you need to.